Hi everyone, welcome to Aftermath, a QuestNest production collab with us at Storyteller's Tales. We're running one of their books, the Aftermath book. A wonderful game. It's so much fun to prep as a DM, and though we are kind of making our own spin on it, the book allows for you to do that. So it's awesome and very beneficial to DMs and GMs. But let's go into it. Last session, you guys had gathered up all your stuff. You'd even gotten a couple of new things thanks to your new connection with the little halfling. And you received horses that were painted with magical paint that, thanks to Yomi, is a new enterprise amongst their businesses. And then you guys set out to Ohm Ega to figure out what's going on out there. But I'm going to introduce the cast before we really get into the meat of things. We have Yomi, who's played by Rapid Pup. He is the player of Sif on Storyteller's Tales, The Grand Quest, and he's a longtime partner with us on Storyteller's Tales, and he'll always be here. Then we have Elena Lore, who is played by Kelly. She plays Syphina in the Grand Quest game that we run, and also, she's the one who does most of the posts on our Facebook channel, and whenever we do get a TikTok video out, well, I think TikTok might be gone by the time this comes out, but our shorts, whenever we get a short, she puts it out, and she puts out all the posts, and she's our Storyteller's Tales neighborhood writer. You should check out her books, they're amazing. And then we have Gormash, played by Matt, who plays
Bromash.
Cromash. What did I call him?
Gormash.
Gormash. My brain went Gormash.
Kind of like that, though.
Yeah, Gormash.
I kind of like that.
My brain went to Gormash, and then immediately right after that went to Bromash. Anyways, so he played Cormash, played by Matt, who also plays Trevor in the Grand Quest games, and plays Kazad in the Out of the Abyss, which thankfully is started releasing again. It's being put out. It's awesome to be back. And you know, Matt is the one. If you go to our Ko-fi, he's the one who develops all of the non-alcoholic and alcoholic cocktail recipes for each of the characters and games.
Which I'm going to get back to here soon because my work schedule is going to be changing.
Yeah, we had to take a small break on that. But for all those people who are in the, I believe it's is it the adventure tier or hero tier? I think it's the hero tier. It's the higher one. Yeah, it's the hero tier. You get access to that. It comes out monthly. And you know, you get access to a bunch of to Syphina's journal entries.
To update
the behind the scenes of her character from Grand Quest, what's going through Syphina's mind, and with all of this going down and all of that. And then we have Nisali, who is played by our local homebrew expert, who's working with me to help build the Storyteller's Tales Guide to Necromancy book. She is also the one who leads our merch and who's helped make this wonderful stuff from TTRPG swag. That we have all of the Grand Quest characters on shirts and hoodies. We got the Storyteller's Tales, tentacle dice, and some of the Out of the Abyss characters are now on shirts and hoodies. And we also got these hats, 3 different kinds of hats. awesome stuff, and so much more to come. I think we're also working on posters, but thanks to Mithril here, we have all those things. And she's also the one who plays Kane in Grand Quest, and she plays Warden and used to play Ruin in Out of the Abyss. And I'm DM Pat. I run Grand Quest. I'm the team lead here at Storyteller's Tales, and the guy that generally forces all these people to do things. Sometimes at gunpoint.
It's okay.
But happy to be here. Happy to make you guys work for me. Anyways, so let's get into it. You guys are in your cart, being pulled by your horses. The massive Cromash horse leading the group. You've been traveling for a few days now. It's been a relatively calm, though the essence of necromancy seems to get thicker and thicker, and you've passed by a few smaller cabins that have been ransacked and burned down. You continued your path as you seem to catch up to destruction, and it makes you worry. Is Ohm Ega still standing? So, along the cart ride, you guys are welcome to talk about any of the things that you may need to talk about. But you are a little bit over halfway there.
Did we get a cart?
Yeah, you got a cart.
Yeah.
Thanks
Okay.
to
I thought we just
your
got the
whole new
horses.
enterprise of the paint thing, you guys got a cart. No, we kind of sporadically record this because of schedules, so if some players and I forget some things, forgive us. But, yeah.
That's just me.
But yeah, you guys have a cart, and it is nearing nightfall on what seems to be, maybe if you leave early in the morning, your last day of travel. You should be arriving there tomorrow by mid evening time, if you go at the pace you've been going and nothing kind of gets in your way. But you are approaching a place where you're going to need to rest the horses and feed them.
Elena, Lord, I know it's been a while since I've seen you do this, but do you have access to making holy water?
Yes, I can do that.
Whenever we rest, if you could make some. DM.
Yeah.
I know this might be world-to-world question, but do undead not like necromancy, or undead, or do undead not like holy water? Is what I meant to say.
Well, for
I
the
don't know.
purposes of this being kind of my world, my game, not my world, but my game, I'm gonna say that the undead don't necessarily prefer to be hit by holy water. It'll deal damage to them.
Okay, it's something. It is something we can have in our back pocket.
Just don't drink it. You in particular.
Or use it
What's
as
the worst?
lotion.
What's the worst thing that can happen? And die again?
I keep forgetting you actually
I'll
truly
just
died,
bring
and you
him
look
back.
like that. Yes, it might bring him back. It might just give him flesh again.
Double negative.
Yes, I can work on that, for sure. How many should I try? How much should I try to make?
Well, get your rest for sure, but
Yeah.
whatever these gods in this world will allow you to would be helpful.
I am a little worried, though, that all my power is going to be not. It's going to be worthless against, what we're going to fight. So resistant or immune to radiant and fire or whatever. I am concerned about that.
Well, with me and you dealing out a good amount of radiant damage and Cromash himself, great sword, right? Above table.
I think, yeah. Cromash uses a great sword.
Are you a blunt person or are you an edge person, Matt?
You're muted, Matthew.
Sorry, I was
I could-
like clearing my sinuses and stuff like that. I'm trying to be better about muting. Yeah, greatsword is what Cromash is using.
With Chrome Mash lugging that giant greatsword around. I'm pretty sure we will make quick work of this.
I hope
What's
so.
the worst that could happen?
They could be immune to my powers, and I'll be completely worthless.
Looks at Yomi
One
and
moment. Start that again because I had frozen.
Okay,
Oh,
where
no.
did what did you hear last?
Where did
Hold
he
on
freeze
1 second.
last?
It was right after the edge thing. Like, or no, the what could happen. The worst is, immune to everything that I do.
And then Chromash says, "But we could die."
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Okay.
So we could all die, but
I'll just.
I mean, I
bring
don't want
everyone back.
You just bring everyone back. I would try that, but but would you bring us back, like legitimately bring us back, or like just animate our corpses and bring us back that way?
Nisale just looks at her and raises a brow like, what do you think?
With you, I don't know.
I mean, she is solidly a necromancer. You've never seen her do anything good.
Just let my soul rest. My god will probably punish me enough by bringing me back anyway. So
Well, I don't need your soul for the body.
I would like my body to rest. I'm tired.
I mean, if your soul is resting, you don't need to know what your body is doing.
I'm just gonna be watching.
Chromash just
do that.
very pointedly looks at you and he just stares. He's
She
like, we've
just
had this
stares
conversation
back.
before.
I'll
We
put
have
it back
had
in
this
the ground.
conversation before.
And she promised to put him back in the ground at a later date.
Mm.
Why are we working with you again? I can't remember how that came to be.
Because I want this bastard dead.
All right, that's common
that
in
makes
me.
a great point.
Well,
By the way, what have you been doing all this time while we were all doing our separate things, Nisali? How have you been doing?
I was getting supplies that
Oh,
our
before that.
friend then gambled away.
The entire time you were just gathering supplies? How long were we above table? How
6
long were
months.
we separate? How many?
6 months. Yeah,
6
were,
months?
Yeah, you guys were.
So for
apart
6 months you were gathering supplies?
and information.
And information.
Do you
Insight,
not
you-
have a hobby?
My hobby is bringing dead people back.
Well, I mean, other than the obvious.
No. I
You should
don't.
take up painting. I heard it's very relieving.
Maybe.
Indeed.
One day.
I feel like Chromash's version of painting is just like cave drawings.
He's Bob Ross. He just paints little
Happy
clouds.
little bush.
Yeah. No, like above table, he really likes like landscapes, like doing like mountains
does-
and trees and stuff like that.
he just has a painter's hat. It's just an afro.
We'll get a chroma.
Like the entire time he's doing it, like you just hear like Mongolian throat singing coming from him. Because that's what his language is, basically.
All right. So as you guys finish up your conversation, it is clear that the horses are tired, and they need to rest. So you pull your cart off to the side of the road into the tree lines to a small clearing for a little bit, and as you kind of like park the cart in the most hidden way possible, you tend to the animals and set up camp. Who is taking first watch?
I will. Sorry, I'm getting my hand gnawed on by a puppy.
God damn it, horse!
As
Stop
you-
biting me. So then, who will take second watch and then third watch?
I think Yomi only needs 4 hours of sleep, technically. Let me see.
I mean, technically, you only need 2 watches, but it's up to you on how you want to actually do that.
I don't need to eat. I don't need to sleep in magic. 4 hours, yeah.
So then, will you take the last watch then, Yomi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yomi for sure will take the last one.
All right, and then Nisali will take first. Chromash and Elanor, you want to just knock out, or do you want to partner up?
I mean, we can
partner up. I mean, I would
Yeah.
try to make some holy water while doing that.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, then, who's partnering up with Nisali?
Chromash will.
Very well. All right. As you guys take as Yomi and Elanor do what they need to rest, Chromash and Nisali sit near the cart. No fire is made, not this close to enemy lines or suspected enemy lines. So the cold wind of the night blows through the trees and chills the bones. Yomi not counted. As the night continues on, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
All right, let's see.
If you have dark vision, you can roll flat. If you don't, roll with disadvantage, please.
13.
Okay, 1 second. Come on, cooperate. Computer's being dumb. I mean, that's a 12 with disadvantage, so I'm surprisingly happy with that.
Very well. Chromash doesn't rely on his eyes. He relies on his sense of smell. Like a bear. Anyways, as you guys are resting, the night is silent. Crows can be heard cawing in the distance, though an unnatural caw, almost reversed. The smell of decaying flesh can be picked up on the wind.
Smells like home.
This is something that you pick up on that wasn't there when you first parked the cart. And as the air begins to grow more acrid and more rotted, the bushes nearby begin to rattle as a few individuals step out, familiar to Chromash as the former bandits. As they come out, they're like, "Oh, we gotta find somewhere to stay tonight. Timmy's not looking good. We gotta make some money to get him medicine." Or was it Timmy or Jimmy? I think it was Timmy. Timmy, yeah.
Timmy or Tommy?
Yeah, I think it was Tommy. Yeah, Tommy. Tommy's not looking good. We gotta make some money to get him some medicine. So we gotta find something out here to possibly kill and bring back. And as he stops and looks, oh, you're muted. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Chromash just clears his throat and just waits.
Dead stop of mid-sentence. Oh, no. We see nothing. Nothing's over here. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Yep, back into the woods.
Please,
Hey.
Sit. Your friend is in trouble?
Yes, the one who was thrown off the bridge.
Bring him to me.
Oh, he back at town. I'm not walking back that way until I get some money to. He's gone. He over there, way down there. I mean, we really far away. He's pointing towards Ohm Ega.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, well, he should be fine. I mean, if we get back, we could pay for some medicine to help him. I think he caught pneumonia through the water. But yeah, we just...
You should take my advice.
You can't catch pneumonia through water.
I don't know. Does it look like I'm a doctor?
That's not how that works.
He is now, like, a little bit louder, and Elanor and Yomi, roll perception checks to see if it wakes you up.
19.
Oh yeah, you wake up. You hear the sweet sound of a voice you scarred for life.
Oh, I'm
Rapid,
just
you're
going... Rapid, you're muted.
Yomi got a 21.
Oh shit, yeah, you're awake. You heard the words Tommy and woke up. As he's like, does it look like I'm a doctor? Honestly, I'm not that intelligent of an individual to begin with.
Yes.
Otherwise,
I
you
know
would
that.
be quieter when you speak.
Going to sit up. Who needs a doctor?
Tommy does.
Oh.
He's sick. You threw him into the
he-
water and he got sick.
I mean, that wasn't me, but okay.
But we're trying. Oh, I froze. Yeah, I froze.
Are we back?
No, Kelly is frozen for me. There. Oh, there you go. Nope, you're back
There you
now.
go. Okay.
Matt,
Am I-
move. Yep, there you go. Okay, you're back. All right. Sorry, I'm gonna have to edit that out.
Okay, what happened last?
Chromash was asking them there. Your friend is in Omega. Is that what you said?
Ohm Ega. Yeah.
Ohm Ega.
Yeah, we once that all happened, we kind of just like went that way. Saw you guys heading for the harbor and decided to go as far away from you as possible.
Well, lucky for you, that's where we're going.
Oh yeah, luck has nothing to do with this. All right, well, but yes, we're just out here looking for some animals, some like predator, some prey, something to bring back and get money for, so we can get the medicine. But the problem
How
is,
much money do you need?
well, it's only like 2 gold for the medicine. But the problem is that we keep finding just dead bodies everywhere, and they're, well, he points to one of his friends. He says he saw a dead deer, and then when I went to go look for it, to maybe see if it was scavengeable, it wasn't there, but a pile of blood was.
Nisali, we told you about cleaning up after yourself.
You should come sit.
I don't reanimate animals.
No, that's where you draw the line, of course.
He just kind of goes, but he kind of they go over and listen to Chromash, and they sit down. Well, yeah. So, we were hoping to start up kind of like a carpentering business. But we needed Tommy. Tommy's the one who knows how to locate the wood we need.
There is no easy way for me to say this to you, so I'm going to just.
Chromash, your mic is being real weird.
I think your mic switched to like your computer mic or something.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
That's what it
Okay,
sounds like.
hang on.
There we go. That sounds better.
Is that better?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Chromash looks at them and he goes, "There's no easy way for me to say this to you, so I'm just going to say it. We are pursuing a group of people that use magic to raise the corpses of the dead. We have been tracking them towards Ohm Ega. You say you keep finding corpses, you find dead animals that are suddenly not there. It is a very distinct possibility that if you return to find your friend, not only will he be dead, but you will very soon become fodder for this army that we pursue. It would be in your best interest to go to the harbor and get as much distance between yourselves and this place as you can."
They kind of like look at each other. So you're saying the smart thing would be to abandon our friend, and so that's the smart thing?
If your friend is lucky, he is dead already.
If he's not lucky, he's been brought back as a servant.
And if he's very not lucky, he'll be with you.
Chromash just points with his thumb
I mean,
over to Nisali and nods.
we were only there like... Yeah.
Trust me,
Oh.
it doesn't take long for a necromancer to get their claws into someone.
Do you guys want to be heroes?
No.
We already
Same.
determined that.
I didn't want to either. If you ever do head back to Omega, try to let them know that the dead are on their way.
Well, the undead.
The undead. They didn't, not this one. They didn't let them know that there's a good one out there.
Okay. Well, thank you for letting us know.
Other than that, we can give you the gold like we said, but
Well, we're not trying to be bandits. Looks directly at Eleanor. We are not trying to take money. We are trying to earn it honestly. Please.
Good.
He starts like rubbing his like back area. Like, please don't think we're trying to steal money from anyone, please.
Leonor just nods since she's watching them.
We're being very honest with
Looks
you.
at them, and
not
he
that
asks
difficult.
them, "What direction did you last see the corpses?"
Well, we kind of just been generally in this area, but the close, I guess the last corpse we saw was probably about 6 hours from here, northeast.
Towards Ohm Ega.
Yes, yeah. We picked it up, but it seemed to be mauled apart by like an animal, so we assumed it was just like a wolf, and we were kind of tracking what the carnage, and it just seems honestly like the bodies are getting older, so we think that we might. That's why we were kind of looping back around, and then we ran into you guys. But if you say that our friend is probably dead, well, we're kind of screwed. So there goes that business idea. And
If your friend still lives in Omega, we will find him, but I would not hold out hope.
it's really hard. We've been friends for a very long time. But all right. Well, it was good to talk to you guys again. Good to get our hopes crushed.
Have you ever thought about taking up painting?
Oh, I'm much better with a chisel and a hammer. But yeah. He points to one of his group. He does all the painting of our product, or when we do things. I mean, I don't know if you guys went inside that house, but we refurbished it pretty good, I think.
Indeed.
Oh, we did. Awesome. Well, we're gonna go. We gotta kind of decide if we're gonna go back into if we're gonna go to hell to try to find our friend, and or go to safety and forget about our friend and remember it forever and ever that we left our friend to die.
Do not try trying to save him.
Save your own skin.
You guys are awesome heroes.
Trust me.
I
Walking around
never
was-
said I was a hero.
True.
Well, it was great.
I simply want the necromancer dead.
Every time we talk to you guys or encounter you guys, my hope dies more and more. As he wanders, followed by his friends, wanders into the wilderness.
Nasali just looks at everyone else. Who the fuck were they?
Oh, somebody.
They are
who
the
thought
reason
them-
we were delayed in catching up with you.
Oh, I should have killed them then.
No, you really shouldn't have. They are ultimately harmless.
To themselves, no, but to others, yes.
As the night proceeds on, nothing seems to happen. As we come to the next day, the wagon starts back up again, and you begin your travels. We fast forward.
Will I have been
Yep, go ahead.
able to make some holy water?
Yeah, what is that? A ceremony says that you can make
It's
a
an
certain amount, right?
Hour. Yeah, it's an hour to make, I believe, a vial. Just a single
see.
vial.
Yeah, I think
Y-
you would have probably with your second watch you had like 4 hours.
Mhm.
So you would have been able to make 4 of them if you consistently used ceremony. But is ceremony a spell?
Yes.
It is a spell, so I don't know if I would have done that too many times.
Well, it can
Um,
also be cast as a ritual, which
is it?
adds another 10 minutes to it.
yeah. So
1 second. Cast.
During your watch or whatever, you
Mhm.
know.
yeah, during
Yeah,
your watch.
okay. Yeah, then definitely for sure.
All right. Sounds good. So yeah,
So I would have
then-
given each one of you guys a vial of holy water.
Awesome.
Nasali just kind of holds it between two fingers and
If you don't want it, give it
have
back.
It's poison.
You know what? I'm a little curious.
Are you gonna put it on? Is Yomi
Never.
gonna put it on himself?
break it.
he looks at it and no, this is how you die again. He's gonna wrap it up inside a rag or whatever, put it in his backpack.
This is how you die again. All right. So, as we switch over, there is something I need to read. All right, let's see here. You crest the final hill, your eyes meet a scene of chaos and destruction. The village of Ohm Ega lies sprawled below, its once peaceful streets now filled with smoke and rubble. Torn banners flutter in the wind, bearing the sigils
Oh, I think this is.
of a battle hard fought.
Wait, you
Hey,
froze.
Pat,
God
you
damn it.
froze.
All right.
You said the village of Omega. That's far as you heard.
I'll cut that and then cut this. Everyone good? You can hear me now?
Yes.
Before we start, you didn't go too far. You think about doing 1 or 2 episodes, because
Probably 2.
okay.
All right. Starting now. You crest the final hill, your eyes meet a scene of chaos and destruction. The village of Ohm Ega lies sprawled below, its once peaceful streets now filled with smoke and rubble. Torn banners flutter in the wind, bearing the sigil of a battle hard fought, but not necessarily won. The air is thick with acrid smells. Something more sinister lurks in the ground. Necromantic energy that makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Arcs of green lightning are seen dancing in the graveyard. The sounds of sobbing and whimpers can be heard in the distance as you grow closer. The only other sound is the clopping of your hooves in the rain and wet mud. You find a scene within the village of devastated families holding on to beloved belongings and fallen family members and friends. Though the population seems smaller than what lurks housing-wise, tracks of carts can be seen moving in the towards the direction of the ruins. Here you find Ohm Ega in ruin. Welcome to Ohm Ega.
Is this the map that we have? Is that
This is what you see, kind of moving forward. But there is another map. But let's see here. Where is it?
I'm just saying, where are we?
Oh, you're like right here,
Oh,
crossing the
okay.
barricade.
Okay.
They sure know how to roll out the welcome wagon.
Seems we were a little late.
As you approach, a few of the people who live here, a few of the villagers, run up to you. Are you here to help us? Are you here to protect us?
Indeed.
Miss Sally rolls her eyes at that.
You came just a little too late. We were just ransacked. Some of us were able to hold off from the onslaught, but they came with goblin and bugbear and undead, massive hulking figures, ogres turned into creatures of the death. They ransacked our farms and our homes, and they took all of the bodies of the ones they slayed, and even took some alive. They went to the ruins, the Barak ruins. You have to help them, please. Another man speaks up. No, don't leave yet. I saw some of them enter the graveyard. It's filled with this undead nature. We keep hearing sounds of something moving deep within. It's been getting worse. Could you please go there first before you leave? The other one kind of like shoves him to the ground. If they go in there, they waste time and our families could be lost forever. Do you even care? As he does not respond, just shivers with shock and panic. Please help us. We don't know what to do. We built this barricade up after the attack. This is all we could manage. We're pretty sure they're coming back.
Get the survivors, get them all together. Do what you can to patch up any injuries. Stay closer to the center of town, and let us figure out what we can do. can you point us in the
Okay.
direction that they went and the direction of the ruins? I mean, the graveyard.
The graveyard is just on the other side of the river, just across the bridge you came from. It's
Okay.
the other. It's right there. It's and then with the direction he's like struggling to remember. The Barex ruins are down the road you came, but instead of turning towards Ohm Ega, you go the other direction. So once you head back, you just continue straight. You should reach it. Please, please save our families and our friends and our villagers.
We will see what we can do.
As he picks up and takes the other guys, he's mumbling, the graveyard, please, the graveyard. As they
look at the others, like, well, graveyard or, the other way.
Well,
if we ignore the graveyard, it could end up becoming a problem, and the village could be wiped out before we even get to their families.
The way I see it is, their families are trapped in the ruins. The graveyard is going to happen no matter what. We might not be able to save their families, but we could save the rest of them.
Or the
I
ruin
agree.
could have the necromancer himself, and we could end all of this.
They did say that they were bringing all the bodies to the ruins. I mean, if I was a necromancer, that's where I would. I mean, Eunice, Ollie, where would you want to bring back all of your?
I mean,
Friend.
ruins are a very good place to experiment on people. No, bodies,
I'm
I mean.
surprised you don't want to go into the graveyard and get skeletons and corpses and things like that for yourself.
I don't know that spell. I summon my undead. I don't create them.
Oh, that's comforting, I suppose. So, ruins or a graveyard? I don't know. I want to get to both, personally.
I don't think we'll have enough time for both.
I know. I
I
just
think
feel
the
like
ruins would be a better bet at ending all of this.
But if we do the ruins, we come back and I mean, maybe their family is saved, but they are all wiped out.
Yes, but
Right.
if the necromancer is at the ruins, and we end this, whatever's going on in the graveyard could end.
I
I
wish I can do.
suppose as long as no one goes in the graveyard, they should be fine.
No, but I mean, my whole idea is I think whatever is in the graveyard is going to come out. Yeah, if we do go to,
consecrate the ground of the graveyard, just keep them in the ground.
how long would that take?
I don't know if I can
hour.
above day, because I know how we did it in the other game, but I don't know.
It has a certain amount of range.
No, it's not that. It's technically we used ceremony last time in the Grand Quest game, but I don't know if that's what Pat would do. Is he
Two birds,
frozen?
one stone. No.
It would take. It does not work necessarily the same way.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so this is what we can do. We can tell everybody to abandon this town, get as far away from the graveyard as they can, and we will handle the ruins. Whenever we are done, we will have their family meet up at. Yes, well, they will need a couple people here to hold off whatever is at the graveyard, because if not, whatever's at the graveyard will move through this town and keep going.
Well, if we deal with the necromancer, then hopefully that takes
It all
care of
ends.
everything.
Yes, but my point is, until then, until we deal with this necromancer, we want a couple people maybe dealing with the skeleton or the graveyard themselves, because if not, the skeletons are probably just going to go to the next town over. But either way, I'm pretty sure they're going to demolish whatever's here if we don't help them and move to the next town. It's just a distraction at this point.
I think the graveyard is a distraction.
No, that's what I was saying. I'm saying that essentially the graveyard is a distraction, and that
Which
It
means
would
we
help.
should ignore it.
Yes, but we're saying that we don't want to just tell the villagers, goodbyes, but we was trying to say, go someplace safe, don't stay here, because that's a bad problem is about to come up. We're going to go to ruins.
Well, no.
So-
What I'm saying is, I do want some
Fucking
of them.
bleeding hearts.
I do want some of them to
Sorry.
stay here and deal with the undead.
Oh, god damn it, I froze. Oh.
Just set the entire thing on fire.
I think
That-
Pat's frozen again.
I did
That
freeze.
would slow them down.
I did freeze.
Fuck.
But
Where?
I
Yeah.
came back when she said something about I don't really know, honestly.
We have been just going around in circles, so this could probably be edited.
Yeah. But you can
Okay.
continue.
So tell the villagers to go to the next city, hopefully, and leave some people here to deal with things. Maybe light everything on fire. I don't know. While we go to the ruins. Is that
I will point out that you're asking villagers to deal with undead that will most likely kill them and turn them into undead.
Mhm.
I say just have everyone evacuate if you want to be bleeding hearts and actually save these people.
Well, if you evacuate everybody, again, what's stopping them from going to the next town?
us? Fine,
That is,
stop.
if we can make it to the next town before they make it to the. Or that's if we can make it to the ruins before they make it to the next town.
Our horses
is-
are magical.
How long did it take us to get from here? DM, how long did it take us to get from here to the last place? It was a couple days.
It was like 2 days. 2 days travel.
Okay, so
yeah.
above table. I mean, above table, we should be good. I said go to ruins. 'Cause fucking. Yeah.
Okay, so
Do we know
don't
how-
leave anybody behind. Go have everybody else go to the other village, is town, village, whatever's next, and they'll just buying time while we try to deal with the problem.
Sure. I mean, again, I was about table saying, leave a couple people to fuck with them. Try to slow them down so they don't go to the next town right away. Keep them a little occupied.
I don't think it's going. I think that they'll just die.
Oh no, of
So-
course. That's why a little bit. You were not the 25 people that are here. Hey, old man, you stay here and make a little noise so we can run faster. Essentially.
Sacrifice the elderly.
Essentially.
Cromash, you're quite quiet. Do you have any?
Mash is just looking at the graveyard, listening to everyone be like, "Oh, we should just go and look for this person." There's no guarantee that there's there while there's this
Yeah.
clear, imminent threat to the population of this area. And he's gonna kind of just start marching towards the graveyard with his sword
Oh,
in hand.
To be
Okay.
fair, it is a Hail Mary that we are kind of dealing on, and fucking he's already going.
Wow. This is why I don't work with paladins.
I don't
Okay, I
want to
guess-
die again.
I thought you didn't care. I'm going after Cromash.
Doesn't mean I want to die again. That shit hurts.
I don't want
And
to
Sally
die
just kinda-
again.
He's a human meat shield. It keeps me from getting killed.
Okay, so we're going to the graveyard.
We are following him to the graveyard. Yes.
Very well. As you go.
I am going to immediately. Since I'm expecting a fight. I'm going to my radiant soul. My
It'll
soul
last for
consumption.
a
Actually.
minute.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
when we get closer and if I sign of pain, so if I sign of things breaking through the ground, I'm triggering
Like-
that.
Like an action or something.
Yeah,
guess,
holding an
holding
action.
As you guys approach the graveyard, you walk through what seems to be mist, necromantic mist that messes with you, latching at your life force and trying to sap it away. But it is not strong enough to do so yet. However, you hear something in a grave that's been freshly dug up, or a hole that's been freshly dug. The sounds of a male whimpering.
It's not disturbing at all.
As
I find graveyard's quite comforting.
as you guys
Oh, you
pass
do.
by, a man peeks his head out. Oh, you're not that nasty, that nasty, dark drow. Hey. So, are you here to Hey, I think you're probably here to get rid of the undead here, right? Right?
Are
Or take
you
control
one?
of them.
What? No. Anyways, look, inside there's some cultists. All right, a man brought them here and then left. They're doing some kind of ritual in there. I overheard. They're trying to create undead. They're gonna turn the rest of the townspeople into undead. But I found, thanks to I was working with the mayor here, and he went in. I didn't. But he left me this. I think it's got something in it to help stop their ritual. But
Okay.
I don't. What?
Promash just holds out his hand
He
for
like
whatever it is.
shrinks. No. Look. I'm scared. I am a coward. But I left my friend to go in there alone. If he's being used, I have to. I want to do it. I have things to make up for.
You understand that we cannot guarantee your safety.
I know. But if you want the ritual to work, I'm so far the only one that knows how to make it work. So, does that guarantee my safety?
Cromash looks at him and he goes,
Not necessarily.
he just kind of shakes his head. He goes, we cannot guarantee your safety once you set foot in there. I will do everything in my power to try to keep you alive, but you need to understand if you go in there is the very real possibility you will not come out.
Well, that's kind of why I didn't go in there in the first place. I look, if you could, just tell me that you could keep me safe.
We will try. There's no guarantee. When it comes to this, there's no. We don't even know if we'll be fine.
Are you under a curse to not lie?
Above table, is this guy like just a regular human?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to she kind of like snaps her fingers to try to get his attention. She's very rude. I'm sorry.
snap. It's what? This, the graveyard is turning into the undead. We don't have real time.
I think you should give that item to my ally here and tell us how to use it. And I'm gonna cast suggestion.
Okay, he'll make a saving throw.
13 is the saving throw for it. It's not that high, but it's wisdom.
16.
God damn it.
As he just goes, yeah. See, even if I did give it to you, he opens it up and it's in it's in like a kind of arcanic language. I doubt you would even be able to read this. Are any of you wizards?
What language is that in?
Well, it's a bunch of symbols, runes mostly.
Tell me exactly how you know to work this.
Well, I'm an apprentice. I read these, taught these.
Hmm.
You're not a
Insight check.
wizard per se.
Go ahead and insight check it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Yeah, because him being the only one here. Oh,
I got a 26 on
I got a
insight.
3.
He's
Good
not
grief.
he's not lying that he's he's being kind of forthright in a way, almost smugly, it seems. He kind of continues on. I do know how to read this. I doubt Big Guy knows how to read this.
What language is that?
Well, it's an arcane language. It's runes, mostly giant and dwarven runes.
I speak giant as a primary language. Do I understand any of those words?
Like he said, it's a mix of giant and dwarvish runes, and so it's kind of like you can. It's like if you had learned maybe a quarter of Spanish, and then you see something written in Spanish, and you can pick out a few words you know, but the general text is still lost to you.
Very well then. We will keep you safe.
Aha. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well. I also can't get out of the hole.
Romash just reaches down and like grabs him almost like by the scruff of the neck, like he's picking up a cat, and lifts him up out
Oh,
and
wow.
picks him up and sets him down
You,
gently in front of him.
yeah, you are a very strong individual. Well, if we're gonna do this, let's go on in. I'll be. Oh,
Oh, I think this might
Frozen,
have to do.
frozen.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna hate editing this. Anyways, he he said as you set him down, he goes, "Oh, you're a very strong very strong individual." Anyways, if we're gonna do this, we should probably do this quick. I heard something about a ritual being underdone. That's yeah. So,
I do not trust this guy.
I swear, Let's go. Lead the way. I'll be somewhere in the middle of you guys.
Mhm.
Come, little man. And Chromash is gonna like head deeper into everything.
As you
I make sure I'm behind this guy.
Yep.
as you all begin to move into the crypt itself, you begin to hear chanting that starts to get more and more slurred, more and more decrepit, more and more twisted, as the sounds of something spilling blood, the sounds of liquid hitting the ground, leads you in the direction that you are meant to go. As this
Is
man,
this chanting in Abyssal or Deep Speech?
no, it's Elvish.
Oh,
Um,
dang.
but it's as you arrive in the destination that you are being led by the chanting.
I speak Elvish.
You speak Elvish?
Under common, deep speech, and common.
Go ahead and place your tokens here. It is a ritual to convert one's soul and flesh into a spectral form, to raise specters. As you see, 4 cultists' bodies get dissolved into smoke that feeds the soul, creating specters. Alright. Combat time.
Can I activate my soul
Sure.
consumption thing right away? Okay. 'Cause I
Um,
said that. So
I can't promise you'll get a long rest. Alright, so,
Oh.
okay. Go ahead and roll initiative.
11.
11.
Nat 1.
Oof.
Dirty 20.
And then a dirty
14.
20.
Nasalir just kind of wants to watch and see what happens. That's how I'm gonna flavor this Nat 1.
Of course you will.
All right. So first up is Chromash. Chromash, clearly the undead has completed its ritual, and if these specters and wraiths are unchecked, they will convert the villagers into the undead.
Bonus action, Shield of Faith.
Yep.
On me. And using my movement speed 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, attacking the first wraith, or this guy right in front of me.
Mhm.
That's a natural 20.
Ouch. So that's a specter. So you'll be attacking a specter.
Yeah, attacking the specter, so that's going to be...
And that is Spectre B. Okay.
So that's 14 points of magical slashing damage,
Ow.
plus a first level Divine Smite.
Very well.
So let's see here. Where's my D8? There it is. 1, 2. Uh, 21 radiant damage.
Oh, it's dead.
Nice.
You charge up and obliterate it with a mighty swing from your divine great sword.
Yeah. Second attack on Spectre C.
Mhm.
A natural 20 and a natural 1 back to back.
Jesus.
There you go.
Ow. Yeah, so it will attack you in turn. 1 second.
Okay.
Gotta love having so many tabs. All right. So yeah, that guy's dead. So. And you're attacking now C, I'm guessing?
It's
Yes, C. Okay. All right. C is going to attack you. That is a natural 1 on his part. Go for it. Try again
Okay.
your attack.
all right. One more time. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Okay. For 15 points of slashing damage.
How much? 15 or 14?
Yes, 15.
Okay, yeah, 15 hits
Yeah.
hard.
And then another first level divine smite.
Okay.
Just for good measure.
Clear the board, why don't you?
Yep. 16 radiant damage.
Okay. All right. Okay. How 16 radiant damage? Yeah, he dead too.
Yep.
Yeah, he dead too. As you just cleave through one and then miss one, only for that one to kind of like get into a position where as you draw back your blade, it comes right through it, slicing it and evaporating it into the aether itself. All right. Is that the end of your turn there, Chromash?
He just points his sword at one of the wraiths and he says, "You're next." And that's going to be the end of his turn.
The gentleman that came with you yells, "Please don't kill that one," pointing to B. He's friendly, I swear. This one will pull his memories and mind back. As he starts flipping through the book and starts chanting, the specters and the wraiths look at him, and the wraiths point a ghastly undead finger at him and start to like kill him. As the specters begin to move that direction. A. It is A's turn. So Wraith A. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna move this over. Nope, not over there. Stupid tabs. Alright, let's see here. Yep, he is going to... Yep. He is going to fly up 10 feet. And then that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
So you said he's 10 feet in the air, right?
Yes.
I'm like 9 feet tall, and my greatsword is about as tall as I am. Can I get an attack of opportunity on him if it's flying over my head?
Mechanically, because you are still a medium creature and he is higher than there's a 5-foot square between you and him. Mechanically, no.
Damn. Okay, it was worth a shot.
Let's see here. And then he's gonna land here, land right here, and then move 5, 10, and he is going to attempt to life drain him. That is a 14, which hits. As this individual, as the wraith kind of like grabs his face and starts to suck the life out of him. He's still chanting, but he messes up on a word and has to restart. That is one fail on his success chart. That is the end of that one's turn. B will move to Chromash and attack Chromash. 13.
Does not hit.
Okay, that is it. So now it is Yami. I think.
Okay, so Yomi is going to see that. Oh, he wants to go up and hit the other people. But A is the most dangerous right now. 5, 10, 15. He is going to. Ooh, should I? Yeah, rage. So, as he rages, this black ethereal smoke is going to form, kind of like his old self, his old human skin. I am going to attack with advantage.
Okay, go for it.
That is a It's not a natural 20, but it's a 24 to
And
hit.
24 hits.
That is going to be 8 magical slash.
I froze again.
Four radiant damage.
1 second. Repeat what that was. I froze.
So I'm going to. Oh, okay. I'm going to add a divine fury, and it is 4 radiant damage.
For what was your? I know you hit a 24. What was the?
Oh,
Attack?
I hit a 24 to attack, and the damage was 8 magical slashing plus 2 rage,
Plus 2 rage.
and then 4 for divine fury.
4 for Divine Fury.
Second attack with advantage.
Yep.
A 14.
A 14 hits.
Perfect. Oh, boo boo damage. Another 6 damage.
6 damage plus 2 strength.
Plus 2 for range.
Yeah, range. Yep.
That's action, bonus action. I'm already raging. There's nothing else I could do,
Very
so
well.
I will end my turn here.
Eleanor, your turn.
Okay, I am going to move up to here. Actually, okay. I'm gonna move up to there. Sorry, Yomi. I know what's gonna happen at the end of my turn. I'm going to do guiding bolt on this guy.
On A.
Yeah. Actually, I might move right here, so at least nope. I want him to get that damage, the extra damage that I'm gonna deal.
Very well.
22 to hit.
22 definitely hits. Go ahead and do damage.
Okay. Damage is 13 radiant plus 7, and then
Is that 7 fire or radiant?
radiant. 7 radiant.
Okay.
And then that is my turn. I'm not going to use my bonus action. So at the end of my turn, everybody within 10 feet of me takes 4
You're gonna hit
radiant.
the dude casting the spell.
I tried. well,
No,
shit,
he's within 10 feet of you diagonally.
I can see that. I can't move, can
Move.
I? Oh, can I move?
Move 5 feet up.
Up? Well,
Yeah.
no, if I do that, okay, yeah, he'll still get hit. I'm
5,
trying to get this guy to
10.
hit.
Yeah, you'll still hit him. You won't hit this
Okay.
guy, though.
Okay.
Okay.
That
All right,
last
so-
bit of damage as you erupt in that radiant, searing light, a scar upon yourself, it in this time has become a boon as you scorch the wraith out of existence.
That was 4
Okay.
damage.
Yes, 4 damage.
Yep. So he is dead now.
I'm very apprehensive.
As it is now the Spectre's turn. Spectre A will move 5, 10, 15, 20, because you're technically... I'm going to move you for mechanical purposes back into a 5-foot form. Okay, there you go. And he's going to attack you. Cromash. Bromash. That is a dirty 20.
Hits.
It hits.
Yeah.
That is going to be 21 points of necrotic damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 14, please.
What's half of 21?
10.
Yeah.
Thank you. Con save.
DC 14, please.
That's an 18.
All right, yeah, sounds like you make it. B is dead, C is dead, and D is going to go 5, 10 right here, and is going to attack you. That is a 24. And
Yeah, that
you'll
hits.
take another, because you're cutting the necrotic damage in half, you'll take 10 points of damage, and I need another con save.
That's 15.
Yeah, you make it. Awesome. Nasali, your turn.
Can I make a history check to see if I remember if specters and wraiths are immune or resistant to necrotic damage?
I will say that you can do that as a bonus action.
Okay. 18?
They are. In this fight, anyways. But yes.
Immune or resistance?
Oh, to
Resistant.
radiant or to necrotic?
Necrotic.
Oh, yeah. They are immune to necrotic.
Fuck. That is all I do.
You're just gonna say, "Good job, you guys got this."
What are you waiting for, Nasali? Do something already.
Do your necromancy thing, yells the guy that's doing the chanting.
They're immune to necrotic damage!
What use are you? Tell him to stop! My
Maybe you
face
can
got
intimidate
leeched.
them or something. You know, get them to frightened or something. I don't know.
All I have to do is finish this ritual and...
frightened.
I just don't know.
All I have to do is finish this ritual and that wraith over there will get back to his regular self. Silas will remember himself and stuff. So and then he'll be on our side. We just need to kill the others.
Okay, well, I can't do much, but not mount some props. I need a 10-foot circle.
That is a 10.
10 foot,
Yeah.
please, and thank you.
Yep, there you go.
Also, Chromash, I'm sorry, you're gonna get hit with this. But
That's
you should
okay.
get it. Strength saves. Nasali lifts her hands and her fingertips turn black as she starts to chant in Abyssal and casts Grave Grasp. I need all of them to make me strength saves.
I got a 10 for the wraith and 12 for the specters.
They all
That's
fail.
a 25 for me.
You succeed,
Good.
which is good.
A friggin' handcuffs him, you smack it away. No, not again.
They are now restrained.
Okay.
That's hard.
If only that
Nice.
actually mattered. As the hands go right through them.
I was gonna say, aren't they
Fucking
Yeah.
immortal bastards.
You're just like, aha! Whoop. Son of a bitch. It's like,
Nasali,
it's
I'm
like
waiting for
Nasali
you.
forgets
You're so
about her
cool.
own undead shit. Alright, well, he will now do a chant. An Arcana check. That is a 16, which is a success. He just needs one more. Alright, top of the round, Chromash.
Okay. So kind of like what Nasali did, could I get a bonus action to look at this wraith and determine if there's actually any way for it to come back from what's happened to it, or if it's just an undead abomination at this point that just needs to be destroyed?
I'm gonna have to actually say that that's gonna be an Arcana check.
Would my divine sense count for that?
I'll say that if you pop a Divine Sense, it will give you advantage.
Okay, so I will do that and roll this Arcana with advantage. That's an 18.
There is a chance. As long that's the thing, is that you're kind of putting your faith in the ritual that the man down here is doing,
Mhm.
but it is I mean, you've been with Nasali enough. You've seen her speak to undead and they answer as if they are their old selves. Then there's Yomi,
What do you mean by that?
who is an undead who remembers who he was. So as far as you can tell, the evidence does stack to proving yes, there's a chance.
All right. I think that's probably going to end up taking my action though, since I popped.
Yep.
Since I popped that. bonus action. Let's see. Do I have any bonus actions I can use?
Oh, I froze again. Gosh dang it.
So, for 1 minute, any creature, while the aura is active,
So,
a
1
bunch of
second.
wisps are circling around me.
I had froze, so I need you to just tell me what you were doing.
All right. Bonus action, Ferryman's Flame. As a bonus action, you can present your holy symbol and activate this aura for 1 minute. While the aura is active, lantern-like wisps circle around you in a 15-foot radius centered on you. Hostile creatures in the aura must succeed a con save or be unable to regain hit points while they remain in the aura.
All right. Wraith got a 17. And... Oh, no. Spectre got a 17. Wraith got... an 8.
Yeah, the Wraith fails. The DC is 14.
Okay. So the Spectres are fine. Alright, and that's the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's going to be the end of my turn.
The Wraith will indeed take a chance to attack you. Alright, bam. That is going to be a 25 to hit. Dealing
Yep, that'll hit.
21, cut in half is 10 points of necrotic damage, and you need to make another con save.
Alright. Let's do that con save real quick. That is an 18.
Yeah, you're good. Alright, Yomi.
And I am going to reaction Stone's Endurance to cut that damage by 1d12 plus
Oh, nice.
4.
Alright. Alright, Yomi. Your turn.
So 5. So I only take 5 damage.
Perfect. Okay, Yomi is going to 5, 10, 15. He's going to move into Cromash's square and move him out.
Okay.
30, 35, or whatever.
Tank
What
swap.
are you doing? Yeah, essentially. You're trying to get yourself killed, and I am going to reckless attack. As he starts glowing white and the ethereal smoke on him turns white, and then it has the black kind of like aura around it, like it's trying to be contained. He is going to recklessly attack. Let's do D and then A.
Very well.
That is 17.
Yeah, 17 hits.
That
Dad.
is going to be 8 magical slashing plus 2
Nice.
rage.
Nice.
Let's add a divine fury as, let's see, 9 radiant.
Oof. Oof. Okay, yeah, you kill it.
Okay, so as he hits it, the blade is going to spark out kind of like flashbang, bright light. Let's see, let's turn over to A and do it again. With advantage. Is that natural? That is a natural
That's
20.
a natural 20. Nice.
Let's see. That is 19 magical slashing
Ow.
plus 2 rage for a total of 21. That was action. I don't have any more bonus actions, so I will end my turn.
Alright.
I'll end my turn right in the middle.
Okay, Elenalor, your turn. There's one specter and the wraith that the gentleman is trying to bring back to his senses.
How badly damaged does that wraith look at all?
Not.
Yeah, I haven't attacked it yet, so.
And we're trying not to. I'm just trying to make sure I understand that correctly. Right? Okay. Well, I guess I'll go here. I know I could get advantage, but I'm also
Still doing your
I'm
fiery
trying-
thing.
I'm still trying not to. I'm trying not to hit you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt again. Attempt to.
Okay.
11.
11 will miss.
Missing. I was trying not to hurt you, Yomi, because I could have gotten it. Well, that's the end of my turn, but I still did. Everybody still take. I mean,
Yeah,
he and me take 4 damage.
you
radiant,
kill it.
So
It had 1 hit point. As you again erupt in that fiery scar, the radiant damage that both inflicts you and those around you as punishment, it entirely banishes the specter back to the realm of the dead.
I'm like, whoa! I wasn't expecting that to work.
Nisali, it is your turn.
Okay. Well,
The man is
can I
still
try to help
chanting.
this guy?
You can
Can I
try to help.
him?
Yeah, you can still try to help. From him getting his life sucked out of him, he is like really close to dead, and so trying to pull like the will of magic out is really hard for him. So if you want to give him the help action, it will basically you'll be channeling some magic into him.
Well, I mean, I could also just cast False Life on his ass. Oh, no, that's a self spell. Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm just imagining you being a really encouraging individual.
Like, look, you do it, or I will kill you and raise you so that I can do it through you.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
He just
The
like
priest from Castlevania
I'll
now.
give him the help action.
he's just like looks at you as he's like stops reading for a second. What fucked up people are you? Anyway,
I'm the only
okay.
one who's really fucked up in here.
Jesus.
The dead ones.
By all the gods' flight, he starts chanting, and he will do so with advantage.
Even if it's scary.
That is a
advantage.
natural 20.
Good job. He was
As
motivated.
He just like, I don't want to die, I don't want to die, I don't want to die. Crazy person right here is gonna kill me. Focus.
She's got one hand on her fucking scythe, too.
It's just like the blade is like creeping around his neck slowly, and he's just like, as a bright flash of both necrotic and radiant energy flash out, the creature is smashed with this kind of energy. As suddenly the black ichor of smoke is washed away as he stumbles, and it shows the original form of a gentleman, rather well built, whiter skin, longish blonde hair. What happened? Why can I see through my hand? I must have died. Damn it!
It's
Where's
almost a
Hoover?
shame he was killed.
He looks at Chromash and Yomi. Well, that's an odd sight to see. Goliath with an undead. Did they raise you too? Points to Yomi.
They wish they had the power to do that.
Well, anyways, I am Mayor or you President Silas. It's good to see you. Guess I'm now an undead. Am I like a normal undead? Hoover just kind of yells, "Hi,
am not.
buddy."
You're specifically a wraith.
Oh, well, that's fun. Ew, Hoover, I see you. He kind of like walks through Yomi real quick. I see you're still alive, you coward son of a bitch, as he walks towards him, like with his hand outreached, as the life starts to pull from Yomi. I mean, not Yomi, Hoover, the gentleman who went with you, and he's just like, I think you should join me. No, please don't.
Hey.
Please.
He did the ritual for you, so you get back to your mind, and if you try to kill him, we'll kill you.
Fair.
Aww.
But
Again.
I wanted to see that happen.
look, Hoover, we'll talk about this. I'm kind of stuck like this for the rest of my undead life because you decided to cowardly. What?
Someone could actually restore you with the right spells.
Well, that's good to know. I didn't know that. Anyway,
Yeah.
well, okay. Well, we should probably get on that. So, is the town okay? Did we
No.
stop? No. What do you mean the town
No,
is not
it's
okay?
kind of on fire.
What happened? Did we do this? Did this ritual cause that?
No, it was already on fire when we got here and came to stop this ritual, even though I didn't want to.
It's still standing, and there are still people alive. It's
Yeah,
just
that's good. And bad. Did you tell them to evacuate?
No, we came here first.
Hoover kind of peeks up. The guy that was here, he. Oh, goddamn it. Yeah, okay. Back? Am I back?
Yep, you're
Okay.
back.
Anyways, the Hoover goes, the guy that was here, the drow that did the, I think his name is Remiko, he,
I'm sorry, what?
yeah, the man who did all of this, his name was Remiko. He brought a bunch of cultists with him, and, well, they kidnapped when, Silas and one of his bodyguards went in, and I was supposed to go with as magical support. They did that to them. And then he dipped out. I had the sin that I was hiding was I was paid a very handsome amount of money to not go in with them by Remicon.
We should
Silas just like looks at him. Can I kill him, please? We don't need him. He's useless. He's a coward. He's a traitor. Can I
This
please
probably
kill him?
actually offers up the scythe. Like, here you go.
Well, I'll just suck the life right out of him. I can do that right now.
Yes, you
Walks up to this man and he goes, "Do you have anything to say in your defense?"
I fucked up?
that was a good last words.
What?
can. I mean,
I'm not. I've tried to make this up. Look, okay. I have a bit of information for you if you are willing to spare me. I know what they're trying to do, and I know how you can kind of stop it.
Nisali, do you know the Speak with
Speak.
Dead spell?
give me a good
Silas
8 hours
just
rest
kind
and
of
I
like-
can learn it.
Silas just kind of goes, I am dead. I could probably make him a specter, and then he can talk.
You better make sure
That
what
is
you
also
say.
fair.
No.
Cromash just stands in front of this little guy and he goes,
Please don't hurt me.
"Give me the information."
Okay, look. What he's doing is he's doing I'm pretty sure you already know, the ritual. Okay, 1 second. Sorry, I'm a little bit scared. You guys are kind of freaking me out right now. Anyways. Okay.
You're the coward who let your town die.
Go from there.
Okay, so yes, I'm the coward that let my town die. Anyways, the ritual he's doing is called the Desecrated Steps ritual. It's to empower undead and create new undead. I'm sure you know that, right? Right? If you're chasing him, you know that?
Of course.
Do I was his apprentice. Do I actually know that?
You know somewhat of what of it. He kind of kept a lot of it hidden.
Sounds like something he would do.
But look, he needs both dead and living sacrifices. So if you stop him, if you stop the carts, if you can get there in time, you could take back the carts. And then you can stop the ritual. Here, I'll even give you this book. This book has a bunch of things in it that will help. If you know someone who can
Nastali
read it.
holds her hand out for it.
Kind of like gives it
Cromash
to you.
nods for him to give her the book.
Slowly hands it away, and he goes, "Please don't kill me. I've given you everything I know. I've helped you. I'll even give you the money that he gave me."
I mean, we could just
We
take it
will
off
not
your life.
kill you, little man.
I
But we
won't
will not
promise.
save you either.
Yeah, I can't promise
And
anything.
Cromash turns around and he motions for the rest of the party to follow him. He's gonna leave him to the Wraith.
What does Yomi do? Yomi
Oh,
said,
again,
like,
you-
yeah.
Oh, I can't promise what Wraith or didn't he just say his name was like
Silas.
Silas? I can't promise what Silas will do. Have fun.
Silas
And I'm
just
gonna
kinda,
follow
looks at
Cromash.
him and ghostly cracks his knuckles in his neck. And then as you guys leave the room, you hear, "No, but please, we're friends. Long time friends. No." That felt so good. As the door shuts.
Nastali like peeks her head back in.
Yeah, he's just
'cause
a dead, like, necrotically drained body.
She just kind of grins and walks away.
Oh, that's the wrong map.
Oh
There we go.
no. My Dr. Pepper is empty.
Okay, as you guys return to the top, it seems as if the townspeople are now in what is left of possibly a community building. You see a group of people carrying an injured person to the community building, and it is clear that is those former bandits. They decided to go back for their friend.
Oh,
And Tommy is alive.
Good for them.
I guess I'll go to them to see.
As you approach, suddenly there's still some side effects, some lingering effects of the burning, as the scar on the man's back flares up, and he's like, ah! Drops Tommy, and Tommy hits the ground. Ow! Ah! Oh, God! Why do we keep running into you?
You didn't leave your friend. Good for you. And he seems to be still alive. Does he need healing?
Yes, if you can
Okay.
heal diseases.
Well, I mean,
He's also got a broken leg. A beam fell on him.
Chromash, above Tarek, you're a paladin, right? Can you
Yeah.
do lay on hands or anything like that?
Yeah, I'll give like 5 points of a lay on hands to.
Does that help with the disease? I can't remember.
It would.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I can heal otherwise, but do I need to if he does that?
No, he should be fine.
Okay. I just don't want to keep using my spells.
So
And then I'm going to use the rest of the lay on hands on myself.
very well.
Please do.
As he kind of like his leg reforms and the sickly look to him disappears, they set the Tommy he's already on the ground. Tommy gets up and goes, "Oh, I'm better now. Yeah, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die." And with that, we'll end.
Oh, you
this
might still die.
night's- With that, we'll end tonight's episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to check out all the quest nests. Amazing content. Link will be down in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on our social medias.
Also, puppy.
Also puppy. We'll see you next time. Bye.
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 Hey adventurers, thanks for tuning in. Remember to smash that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to give some love to your bards.